Aries, welcome to your reading. Hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Some channeled messages for you guys. Someone out there, someone you're dealing with could have a Leo moon or an Aries rising. Could be you or another. You have March 28th, baking, moving, overspending, a jealous ex, the name Anna, empty home, and what is it? Rushing. You could be feeling like you're running out of time or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got when I was meditating on your reading. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Oh, I love it. So your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Under that we have the Knight of Wands, High Priestess, and Knight of Cups. I feel like right now, Aries, is a time, a lot is changing in your life right now. Or you might feel as though a lot is changing. It could be suddenly, maybe that's where that rushing was coming from. Like kind of all of a sudden things are changing, because I see in your past with the Eight of Wands in reverse, there was like a period of stagnation. There's no movement. It's like you wanted something to progress or move forward and it just wasn't, you know? Or this could have just been like you or another you were dealing with could have just had a really hard time expressing their truth, communicating in the way that would have been most effective for the situation. Or maybe you felt very unheard. But I feel like for a lot of Aries, there's just this sense of, in your past, right? What you were dealing with, and you no longer really are dealing with, is just this like feeling like you're just stuck. Like you desire to move forward, but everything you're trying, everything you do, it just, you're not getting the outcome that you desire, you know? But now with the Wheel of Fortune being your overall energy presently, not the energy you're necessarily embodying. I feel this is more just the overarching energy of your reading, like what your life is now because of what you've dealt with in the past and where you've been, who you've become. Just where things are now in your life, you might feel as though it's like things are actually starting to work out for the better. And in your future and outcome, we have the Chariot and the Sun. So it's like, I see life getting, if you do feel like you're in a rut right now, which I think you might feel like that to some degree because of a certain connection or just because of yourself. But I do see you like it's basically the opposite of the Eight of Wands, right? Stuck in stagnation. Like the Chariot for your future is you're moving forward, you're progressing, you're growing, you're becoming successful at whatever it is you're trying to be successful at, whether it's new relationships, jobs, you name it. And the outcome is the Sun. People say it's the best card in the tarot deck. I mean, that's an opinion because I don't think so, but everybody has their own favorite or their own perception of what the best is. But the Sun is an absolutely beautiful energy to be having for your outcome. These people are all smiling and it's in the upright. So I just see you moving towards happiness, fulfillment, the things that actually light you up and light your soul up. That's what you're moving towards. With this Knight of Wands on the bottom and High Priestess and Knight of Cups, it's like, I feel like a lot of Aries out there, you're moving towards something that you really, really love. like an idealized version of your life, something that you've always dreamed of doing, but never felt like things lined up properly so that you could do it. It's like now you're getting in this mindset in the future where you feel like you can do that. You can be that thing, you can be that person, you can have that relationship. And this could just be some Aries out there, you could have like kind of multiple suitors potentially, like two very different people that are trying to pursue you. One is a little bit more stoic and one's a little bit more free-spirited. And I feel like you're just in this position of having to decide. What's crowning your present is the Lovers, so I think that is funny, but so you could presently be dealing with this, or you will be dealing with this in the future. For what's crowning your present in regards to this Lovers, I feel like it could be somebody from your past that you're trying to let go of. Somebody, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords. Somebody that needs to be let go of, I feel, energetically. But yeah, okay. Yeah, in your past, you just felt stuck. Like there was no forward movement. You needed forward movement. You were not on the vibrational frequency of being stuck, or you didn't want to be. But the people, places, and things that you were dealing with is what was allowing you, or kind of creating this stagnation in your life vibrationally. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it tells me everything happened as it was supposed to. Everything happened for a reason. These were all fated events. This was meant to happen in your life. And you were meant to go through these experiences, whatever it may have been for you, feeling stuck for a period of time, so that you could learn certain lessons throughout that period of time and grow. Now we have the Empress in your present moment. We have the Empress in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. But I just feel it's like this. I feel like something is holding on to you, or someone is holding on to you. It's like you're not really being let go of, but you're trying to let go. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to move forward and you're trying to embrace the new and embrace your truth and speak your truth. And I feel like you have spoken your truth actually with this Empress here. Because you got tired of being stuck. And now there's like this feeling of you're beyond grieving the connection that had to end. It happened, is what I'm picking up. It's like it happened. But for some reason, like you've accepted the fact that it has ended for you, at least on your end emotionally. You're no longer desiring to be invested in this anymore because you feel it pulling you further away from yourself, the life that you know, the version of you that can manifest and progress and move forward and be happy and successful and free. It's pulling you, it was pulling you or keeping you away from that version of yourself, Aries. But what is blocking you from embracing this new is the Lover's card. Past, 8 of Wands, reverse. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys. Present, the Empress reverse and the Five of Cups reverse. And I'm reading these energies kind of blended, these two, because I only wanted one, but they both came out together. And then what's crowning your present, the Lovers. Future, we have the Chariot. Outcome, the Sun. This is really good energy. This is like, it's like you just have this last kind of hump to get over, right? Like this last bit of, internally you've already gotten over it. Internally you've let it go. But something's not done yet with you. Someone, I would say, right? With this Lover's card. And maybe it could just be the reason that you're not able to feel fully present or empowered or strengthened through your own energy in your reality is because maybe past situations in regards to love, like maybe you're just not allowing yourself to love how you once did. You're not seeing love with fresh eyes, or allowing yourself to, because of past experiences you've been through, potentially. Because we also have the Empress here, and I feel like that resembles love at a very high degree as well. And so does the Sun, with your outcome being the Sun and the Chariot before that in your future. It's like, you're going to get through this. You're going to, whatever you need to dissolve in your mind, or forget about, or forgive, I would say, whatever you need to forgive, or whoever you need to forgive internally. It doesn't have to be an outward apology, because I'm not seeing that. Because I'm seeing that somebody or something outside of yourself is what was keeping you stuck in the past. So I think if anything, they owe you an apology. But whether you get that or not, you have to forgive yourself for the experience that you endured, right? For putting up with it, for putting up with them, for putting up with that person, place, thing. You have to forgive yourself and allow yourself the opportunity and grace to experience love, a new type of love, right? So maybe you're coming out of this period of, let's just talk about Aries for Aries to a second. Let's just say it's you versus you, right? Which is all life really is. It's you versus you. Let's be real. But let's say you're coming out of a period where for a long time you just didn't know how to love yourself. Your past wronged you, and then you were just stuck trying to love yourself, but not really feeling like you worthy or deserving, right? So now we're in this period of you coming to the realization and understanding of who you are, and you're trying presently, knowing who you are, knowing that you desire more out of life, knowing that you can have more out of life if you allow yourself to love yourself to your best ability. And so that's like the only thing that's really preventing you from moving forward into this period of success and abundance and just blissfulness, is this love, this self-love that you need to get over. But for other Aries out there, if we're just talking somebody that you were dealing with in the past, that they didn't know how to communicate properly, they didn't know how to express themselves in a very beneficial way in regards to being in a relationship. It's like you're trying to let go of the experience, the time that you feel you may have wasted, which of course you didn't waste any time. You learned a lot, but I just feel like you're in this period currently of trying to forgive yourself for the past love that you dealt with, because it doesn't seem as though it worked out, only because it is what's currently blocking your energy from it is this situation that you were dealing with is what's currently blocking you from embodying your true essence and true self. It's like you can't expect a new cycle or embrace this newness if you're still allowing things from the past to have any type of hold on you. You have to let go truly. In the future, we have the Chariot. So that tells me, I'm sure when we clarify, we'll see, but it tells me that you have now broken free or broken through. Oh, keep in mind, this is a general reading. So because I'm reading for such a broad amount of Aries, or a wide audience of Aries, it's like you can be anywhere throughout the process of this journey. You know, it's not going to be, for some Aries it will be very specific and on point, but for others it might not resonate the same. So take what resonates, leave the rest as always. But in the future, I just see you having a breakthrough, right? There's some type of breakthrough. There's some type of release of this energy that allows you to now move forward and actually feeling like you are able or in a position to create and craft your life, your reality, exactly how you want it. I feel like things could be happening very easily I feel like this Wheel of Fortune, kind of like luck, right? It might feel lucky, but there's a lot of internal work that you did, a lot of internal emotional releasing that you had to do in order to get to this point. But I think this Wheel of Fortune energy being in your overall is kind of what's helping all of this flow into such beauty for your life and your reality. But with this Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune in your future, It's like whatever you want, whatever you're trying to manifest, especially being the Empress, you will be able to manifest it and you will be successful at it. Whatever it is you dream of doing, whatever it is, whatever type of relationship you see yourself in, just understand that your thoughts create your reality, Aries. So whatever it is you're thinking about currently, if you're thinking about this past situation, it's going to keep you stuck. If you're thinking about the things that you truly desire and want and the life that you dream of, it will start to manifest. And I feel like you just changed your mindset, really. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like your manifestations will become your reality. All you have to do is ask the universe. Now it looks like you're asking the universe for what you want, or you're feeling worthy or deserving of actually, I just feel like you forgave yourself and now you're moving forward because of it. And your outcome is the sun. So I feel like all in all, everything that you went through, everything you had to go through in order to become this version of yourself, in order to have this life that you will be living, or that you are now living, depending on where you're at in this journey, you're happy to have went through all that shit. It might have sucked in the moment, but it's like on the other side of that, you see the necessity of the experiences you've endured, because you wouldn't be this version of you. You wouldn't be the same version of you that could actually, if you didn't go through those experiences. But now I feel like you're just seeing the beauty and the gratitude that you have. You are seeing the beauty in the gratitude that you have for the life that you've lived and what you've been through. As painful as it might have been, it's like, I feel like you could be finding a partner too, or you're just you're if you were having problems in like a already partnership, like a marriage relationship, it's like you ended up working it out, right? There could have been a period of a lot of heaviness for a while, but eventually things started clicking, and now it's like you're kind of appreciative for what you've been through because it made you and that person stronger. Or you just had to release this old person, if we're talking like Aries that are going from relationship to single to self-empowerment to a relationship. It's like now in this new relationship, you can actually, you're just a much more put together version of yourself. Like you had to be broken down before you could build yourself back up, right? And now because you had to build yourself back up, it's like you're in a much healthier and happier relationship because of the difficult experiences that you went through. I could leave that reading right there, honestly, but I won't. I had a dream. I took a nap and I had a dream and it told me to use this deck today. So this is going to be the deck I'm using today, I guess. It was one of those dreams that felt real though. So when I woke up, I was like, then I looked at the deck, I was like, what? I thought I already did that. Yeah, in the past, what was stuck, you were stuck because the Three of Cups. Look, there was someone or something in your past, King of Swords reverse, that was just, I feel like they got you stuck in this cycle of like lying to you. Like you could have felt like there was someone else, it could have been cheating potentially, and you just felt like they were lying to you and you were trying to figure it out. You were trying to move forward or move on, but because this person was holding on to you and involving other energies, it kind of just created this chaos in your life. They were just being unhonest, right? Portraying themselves to be someone of integrity and the truth, but not really being that. That's what that was about. Present. The Ten of Cups. Look, I feel like presently you're trying to, shit is still in the bone. Hierophant. I feel like presently you're trying to just chase your happiness. Like you know what needs to be let go of and you're trying to let go so that you can get you can actually be happy emotionally. Because right here I'm seeing a lot of like, because they're holding on to you, like they were the ones that cheated or just like not honest about what they were doing with other people. It doesn't have to be cheating, but looks like it. Looks like the communication was lacking because of the dishonesty. It's like you were just desiring the truth so that you could move on and move forward. But because they were holding on to you, that's what's blocking your present moment. they're keeping you from your happiness because they won't let go of you. But now you know the truth, so it's like it's up to you whether you allow them to still tap in with your energy or not. You just have to really let go and move forward in your future. Chariot, literally moving forward. So I think no matter what this, clarify the Lovers, the crowning the present. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They're just like, they know what they're doing too. This is strategic. Very strategic of them. Like they are intentionally holding on so that you can't have this happiness. They don't want you to be happy without them. But they were the ones that fucked it up. And so you have to move forward, and you do. Clarify the Chariot. The Ace of Swords. The Truth. Breakthroughs. This is literally 2 cards of a breakthrough. Like, I feel like this is actually a new beginning. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck. I do not make this shit up. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you're done. You're moving on. King of Wands to something that's actually, or someone that's actually worth your time, or just you're moving on into your power, right? Into your truth. Your truth. Clarify the Sun. 7 of Cups in reverse. I feel like now you know exactly what it is, what would make you happy, and you're not settling for anything less because you settled in the past. You dealt with that cycle, I'll say, right? Of people that would not be honest with you or add to your unhappiness. Chariot's still in the moon. But yeah, you fought enough. 7 of Wands. You did enough fighting in your past. Now it's like it's time to let your guard down. It's time to just be happy and be at peace. If not with anyone new, at peace because this old is removed from your life, right? Now there's nothing that is necessarily a stressor in regards to a relationship. And I feel like the Wheel of Fortune being your overall energy is a very beautiful thing. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. It just allowed everything. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune to me also speaks on karma. 3 of Wands reverse. I feel like for a long time you were stuck in this waiting period. Like you were waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to change, waiting for someone to change. With this Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, now you don't have to wait. It's like all of the blockages that were keeping you in this stuck feeling have finally been they were cleared karmically, right? The wrong that was done to you, eventually it has to come back to that person, you know? If they did you wrong, it's gonna come back. If they did you right, it's gonna come back. If you did them wrong, vice versa, right? If you did them right, it's gonna come back. But I see that in your past, you dealt with a lot of wrong. And so it makes a lot of sense how things progress in this reading as to the clarity that you received, the breakthrough, the forward movement, the progression and success in regards to your own life, your happiness. Because I see this vision that you have for yourself and your happiness in your life presently. And the only thing that's blocking it is some bullshit. And then it's like the rest of the reading just flows into that clarity. What a good reading. I mean, you had to obviously deal with some shit, but that was your reading, Aries. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you the best on this beautiful, successful adventure that you're about to be on, if you're not already there.